Hello everyone. So I am making this video again because first time I make this design, but then I forget to turn on my voice recording, so I am making this again. So my main point of this design was making a design for nurse, and I found this message is really good, so I am going to make my design with this message. And then for this design I am going to make it very simple and quick, and these are the vectors I am going to use in my design. I will add them in my group link, so you will be able to download this one and practice. So as this is a t-shirt design for nurses, so it should be like fancy style, the style girls will like. So I'm going to choose some fonts according to that. So I'm going to make my fonts here. Like first of all I will use maybe this one, homaging font is really good, I like this one. Then maybe this one, hashed brown, this is a good font too. And this one, this chicken pie font, I am going to use this one. So these three will be my font because this is a girly design, so that's why I am going to use these three font. So first of all I need to identify the focus point of my design. The focus point is this two text, glass slipper and this princess and this scrap text. So these four are the focus point of my design, and I am going to make them look stand out. So that is the main point of my design here. Again, for making a good design we need a dimension. I am making it 4500 into 5400, and then making it smaller to make a area that I can use, just like this, maybe a bit just like this color, so that it looks good. So I'm going to cut and paste in back. Then I'm going to lock this layer. So everything I'll do inside this area. So first of all I need to place my text like this two text, glass slipper. I'm going to make this glass text in this font, that is a good font, hashed brown. And then this slipper text I'm going to make it this one, this chicken pie font. I like this font, just a bit smaller in size. And then this one I'm going to make it, okay, first of all I need to break them so that it looks like. And for this area I want it to be a little bit bigger, so I'm going to double click here, then it is ungrouped as you can see. So if I move this one like this, one letter like that, then if I select everything here, I can simply click here to vertical distribute, sorry about that, horizontal distribute space like this. It will be like this. So this will be the center point of my, this will be the focus point of my design. I am going to make it a bit bigger in size so that it fills the entire area here. And then for the other text, this forget text, I am going to use this homaging font, but this is hard to read, so maybe make them capital letters just like this. This forget text will look good in this kind of style, so I'm going to break that, and then I'm going to overlap that with my glass slipper text here. Okay, so I'm just going to make a very simple design here, but I need to place my these two elements in the design. So I'm going to make this two a bit smaller, maybe just like this, so that I get some space here. Then I'm going to make it smaller like this, and then I'm going to make a copy here, because shoes are always looks good in pair, single shoe does not have any meaning, so that is good for me. Now I am making them a group. Then I'm going to select these three and align them center wise. That is the first part of my design, because this is the focus point, this is the glass slipper. So that part is done. Now I need to make this part like this text here, again in this homaging font, maybe in capital letter. Yes, that is good. And then this princess I am going to use a totally different font, maybe Arrow Kids. That is a good font. As you can see, I need a scripted font because that part is that part should look like a fancy style font. So maybe this Milky Brush, or maybe another font, Honey Drops. This Honey Drops is a good font. So as you can see, this is now my princess text is looking a bit different than the other text here. Okay, so this text, maybe I can place that there. This princess wears scraps, so I'm going to make them all in kind of similar fonts. This scraps should be something like this font, because I need to make a consistency. I need to keep a consistency because I don't want to use too much fonts in my design. So okay, this is the final position of my design. So I need to now break everything here, like breaking the fonts. So once they are broken, I can simply place them where I want it. So I need to make it a bit smaller, maybe just to make it look good. So once they are in group, I am going to select everything and then align them center wise, so that will be easier for me to work. Then this text here, okay, that is looking good. Now I need to place it a bit downwards because I need some space in these two sides, as I want to make place some other elements like this scraps here. Okay, I made this one by pen tool from an image, so I will attach these two. You can use them in your design just for practice. So I'm going to place them like this, as this two is the focus point of my design, that glass slipper and this scraps. So I can simply make another copy here just by reflecting that. Okay, so as you can see, this two is overlapping my text, but that is good for me. I want that in that way, want them in that way. So that is okay, that is looking good. Now maybe I can simply use some other stuffs there, but I will do that later. So I'm going to use this forget text here just to make offset path 2.3 pixel is 4 pixel good for me. Now I am going to cut this, and I don't need to make any changes here later. So I'm going to use my minus front option. So I'm selecting this glass text, pressing Ctrl F to paste in front, and then again pressing shift and clicking this glass text. And if I take my pathfinder, press alt and click here minus front, it will erase that part. So, and I need to expand it. Once it is expanded, I cannot make any changes here, and that is the reason I don't use this. I always use transparency, but this is okay because I don't want to make any changes here later. So as you can see, this is overlapping my shoe here, this glass slipper here, but that is good. I want it in that way. So I'm going to make offset path for my princess text. Again cut, then select my shoe text, press Ctrl F to paste in front, again press shift and click here to select my princess shoe here, then press alt and click here. It will work like this. If you make any mistake in this process, it will not work. This minus front effect will not work for you, so be careful about before making this kind of designs. Now I am selecting these two, making a offset path for them just like this, but I need to make some changes here. So I'm not deselecting it, I'm pressing this merge and unite to make them a complete black shape, and then pressing Ctrl X to cut. So once there I cut them, I'm pressing this, selecting this princess text, pressing Ctrl F to paste in front, then again pressing shift and clicking here, then alt and minus front. That will erase that part. Okay, that is a bit bigger for my text, so I am going to select these two option here, just to bring them a bit downwards like this, because that is erasing too much area from my princess text. So I'm going to select this 2 again, make offset path here but in a smaller size, just like this, 2 pixel. Then again merge unite to make a complete single shape, then cut, select my princess text, paste in font, select again, press alt and click here to apply that minus font. So once it is done, I need to select my scrap text here, again Ctrl F to press paste in front, then shift and click here to select this text, then press alt and click here to minus. So this is a really tricky process, but if you can do it perfectly, it will look good. So this part is done for me. As you can see, this is now looking like this, and if this is the full printing area of my t-shirt, it is not covering the whole area, but that is okay because it is a lots of text here, so that's why it is hard to erase those parts. So I am going to use some elements to fill these areas just from here. So maybe some rounded rectangle like this, then copy paste in front to move it, then unite to make them a single shape. Again if I make a copy here, because that is the nursing, that is the medical sign, so that's why I am using that one. And of course for this area I need to place them, or I can simply just make a nurse hat here. This is really easy. Copy here, make something like this, then if I select them, unite them, just use the arc option. Okay, before that it needs to be smaller, just like this. So okay, let's not arc it, just select my this option here, make offset path for that, but that is too big, maybe 1 pixel is good for me. Cut, select my this shape, paste in front, again press shift and click here to select that one, press alt and minus front, so that is good for me. Now I need to use my this shape here, just to make it look like this is a okay. So before I need to make this to a group, before that I need to expand them, then Ctrl G to group, cut, paste in back, that is now pasted in behind of my that layer, so I need to bring that upward. I'm pressing Ctrl and close of third bracket, that is make it like this. So if I place it like this and select them, press shift M to use shape builder, press alt and click here to erase that part from there. Once they are good, I am going to use them, but in a tilt way, because that should fill this area, just like this. Okay, so once they are positioned, I am selecting them and making them, aligning them center wise, so that is looking good for me, just like this. So I can easily add some more elements to fill these areas, but that is really something that will take some time, so I am not going to do that. I am just going to add some colors here. So I am going to select this one and then expand everything if there is any stroke or anything, any effect. So I am going to use this glass text, make it hot pink, and this princess text again make it hot pink. Then the rest should be, this scraps should be white, so making it white. Then I should follow this process to like change the colors here. So as you can see, these two should be pink because this one is white, and this is white, this is pink, so these two should be white again. That is good for me. This one is pink, this one is white, so I need to make this one. Okay, so let's just use another color here, maybe just a blue color. That is good for nursing, because this kind of blues is the color of nursing. So I can select some elements from here to make them like, to keep a balance in the design, like using these colors. Then as you can see, these two should be also in blue. Okay guys, so that is almost my final design. Now if I unlock this layer and make it black like this, I can see how it is looking. And to be honest, I am not very satisfied with these two vectors, because that is not very much visible on a design, and everything here is in bold color, flat color. So I need to fix that. So fixing that, I am going to select this two shape here, and I am going to press K on my keyboard. That will bring the live paint tool. I am pressing Alt to sample this color, and then I am going to fill it with white color. And okay, maybe this part should be pink. I am just making it as I want, something like that should look good. As you can see, this is maybe looking better than previous. Okay, not that. I'm pressing, filling that with white, then this area should be pink. I'm just making this because I want that this one to be a flat design also, like the rest of my design. And as you can see, this is now looking better than previous, and it is clearly visible on black color. So as this I made for black color or any kind of deep color, it will look good. So guys, I hope this one will give you some idea how to make a existing design look good, or how to use elements to make a design stand out, how to use some relevant elements in the design. So thank you everyone, see you in the next video, have a great time.